That's right, and Isiolo Governor Abdi Guyo is on the spot for creating unlawful employment positions after hiring 36 advisors, the highest, by the way, in the country, against the Salaries and Remuneration Commission recommendation of 4.
Governor Guyo was also pressed to explain why the executive hired 31 chief officers against the approved 18 officers.
Now, each county executive committee member was also noted to have 5 chief officers, each of them pocketing $250,000, roundabout there, 255,000 shillings every month.
Well, as Abdiaziz now tells us, the county boss was fined 500,000 shillings for failing to appear before various Senate committees on several occasions.
Ibrahim Hassan do solemnly swear that the evidence that I shall give before this committee.
The Auditor General had raised 35 issues regarding the financial statements of the Isiolo County Government for the financial year 2023-2024.
This governor has chased him away several times, and he's happy to pay 500,000. You've seen he just paid 500,000.
The county government has since responded to 18 of them. Among the issues raised by the Nancy Gadhungu-led office was the unlawful creation of positions.
Review of the payroll and human resource records revealed that the county executive has in position 36 advisors on multiple aspects.
A county with 10 MCAs and 36 advisors and 31 chief officers, that is madness. You can't tell us that that is justified and that you're going to do it because your staff establishment says so. That is completely out of order, completely unacceptable, Governor. Chair, that you cannot get away with.
But I can confirm, Chair, the other 32 officers are officers under the County Public Service Board. And we can bring the evidence in the next 14 days when we bring the response to the other 17, Chair.
The governor was also hard pressed to explain why his office resorted to employing an additional 31 chief officers against the recommended 18 officers.
I can reduce my chief officers to 10. What I wanted to come out clear here, the County Government Act does not constrain me to 18 chief officers.
36 chief officers, surely. No wonder you are at 46% on wage growth. There is a principle. And even if it is not stated in black and white that you should have 10 chief officers, you know, one day you'll wake up and you'll have 100 chief officers. Is that effective utilization of public resources?
Each county executive committee member CCM has 5 chief officers earning 255,000 shillings monthly. The Auditor General also raised a red flag that the county government spent 47% of its budget to pay wages against the required 35%, denying resident services and development.
If you do 255,000 times 31 people, the county of Isiolo is spending upwards of 8 million shillings, if my math is correct, every month on chief officers, Governor. How does that sit as something that is right in a county such as yours?
Change the staff establishment to 36. Now we have 36 chief officers. And there was no law which was...
You cannot compare the law.
What I'm saying, we did not change the staff establishment after the audit.
The session was also temporarily halted after the county boss was locked in a war of words with the county senator Fatuma Dulo.
Governor,
Governor Guyo denied all the allegations. The committee, chaired by Homa Bay Senator Moses Kajwang, has recommended that the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission EACC look into the contractor for the development of the Isiolo County Spatial Plan amounting to 98.5 million shillings, shunning the lowest bidder, who had quoted 62.1 million shillings. The county argued that the lowest bidder was disqualified because the quotation was low and they will potentially fail to deliver on the contract. Abdiaziz Hashim for Prime Edition.